24, the concept of being a superstar or a megastar in mainstream media is totally dead. And the only reason why we even continue to see some of these faces and names in popular media is honestly because of the streamer. What's going on, everybody? Look, we got to get into the fact that your favorite celebrity needs Twitch streamers. For the new generations, and I'm talking about Gen Z and Gen Alpha, streamers are the new celebrities. Back in my day, people like Tobey Maguire and Christian Bale were only seen 3 times a year. They did their movie premiere, they did 2 interviews for E! Magazine, and then they were gone off.
I kind of miss those days though, I can't lie. Maybe that's just me. But I think shit like that builds the mystique, bro. Builds the aura. I think celebrities now are too accessible. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me, man.
The face of the earth. But nowadays, people are being seen every single day. The news cycle resets itself basically every single hour. And if you're not in it, then you're forgotten. But with that said, streamers have mastered the concept of continuously being in the...
Why is he talking like Low? You know what's crazy? That's funny. I've never really noticed it. Yo, Omar and Low got the same YouTube voice chat. I'm just noticing that right now, bro. Damn. And I don't even think Omar's doing it on purpose. That's just how it naturally happened.
The cycle. They stream for 8, 10, 12 hours a night. They have clips pumping out the next day, whether it be short form or long form, and they're keeping the engagement on their name constant. And we know it's working because we see a lot of these celebrities getting on a lot of these Twitch streamers platforms and using that to boost their name. Just a couple weeks ago, Kai Cenat brought on Kevin Hart to his platform and streamed to a new career high. There were 370,000 watching him and Kevin Hart interact with each other.
370K chat with an average of 275. Bro, let's just put these numbers into perspective, bro. Can we just put these numbers into perspective? How big is a typical NBA arena? How many fans can be in a NBA arena? Typical NBA arena is 20,000, right? Typical NBA arena is 20,000 people. The amount of people watching Kai on average this night, and 20K is already on the high end, by the way. 275 divided by 20. That's 13. That's 13 NBA stadiums sold the fuck out. Imagine, now mind you, let's look at OKC Thunder playoff crowd. That's crazy, y'all. If you look at OKC Thunder playoff crowd, imagine this times 13. Now, mind you, at peak, it was at 370. 370. That's 19. That's 19 of these. Watching you live. That's a crazy concept to pull off, bro. That's a crazy concept. Now, mind you, the crazier part is in Kai's room, respectfully, everyone's just a piece of text on the screen. At the end of the day, in actuality, it really is only just 2 motherfuckers in a room. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to put into perspective. Let alone, like, if you put into perspective, like, I don't know, NBA Finals numbers, because obviously when they pack out the arena, that's 20,000 people. But the amount of people watching an NBA Finals is what, 8 million people live? 8 million people watching you live? That's a lot of pressure, bro. That's a lot of pressure.
And honestly, it seemed like a match made in heaven.
Rainbow with another 100 gifted.
What the fuck are they giving you, man?
Okay, so basically imagine this, right? He just paid for 100 people to watch this stream with no ads.
Who the fuck does he think he is?
I think he's
you piece of shit.
What?
Who do you think you are? Is that a good thing what he did or a bad thing?
No, it's a good thing.
Take it back.
Now, I couldn't help but notice, though, that right before, literally the day before Kevin Hart went on Kai Cenat's stream, he dropped his tour date and tour tickets for his new stand-up special, Acting My Age, and then ultimately went on a stream with somebody half of his age. I think it's just hilarious.
Hey, you know what's crazy? If you watch the beginning of the Kai stream, from my understanding, Kai is really big on not letting motherfuckers self-promote. Obviously, when you got a guest like Kevin Hart, you're gonna be a little bit more lenient on that shit. But, like, Kevin Hart set it up so that, like, one of the opening things that they did was have a drink. So Kevin Hart pulls out his fucking tequila or whatever his alcohol is, whatever spirit he's selling. And I'm like, yo, Kevin Hart, that's some slick ass shit you're doing. I respect it, but I feel it. I feel it though. I feel it.
Hilarious to see, but it's also a tell of the time. You see, Kevin Hart is getting out of favor with the younger audiences. Ever since his little skit, all right. I've been seeing this trend of people just saying he's just not funny anymore. People have been calling him and his comedic style out for a long time, and I've seen that he's trying to go down different avenues and, you know, take the more serious role.
Chat, did y'all find Kevin Hart funny when y'all first discovered him? I first discovered him through the stand-up comedies. Now, mind you, I was like 9 or 10 when I first found out about Kevin Hart. But he did make me laugh when I watched it. So, I don't know. I don't know.
Or he did that one movie with Bryan Cranston, but ultimately that didn't work. He's always going to be seen as the funny little guy in these movies, and being typecasted is a real thing. But in order to get back in graces and favor with some of the younger audiences, it seems like he's using Kai Cenat for, you know, his own gain and opportunity. Hell, there may be a relationship there, especially to cleanse his name after some of the divorce stuff and accident and all that stuff that was going on. Kai Cenat seems to be the perfect landing spot for you to take advantage of. You can get your name back in the good graces of people, and we could use more evidence that these celebrities absolutely need these Twitch streamers, because Drake just a couple of months ago was using Kai Cenat not only in some of his rollouts for his tours, him and Nicki Minaj included, because Kai was dancing up a storm on Nicki Minaj's tour.
Yeah, these old heads don't got to post, bro. That's what I'm seeing. These old heads really don't got to post on shit. And I think it's just tough because a lot of these dudes pre-social media would probably be retired by now. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the NBA conversation of, yo, you do not have to play until you're 35. Like, it's cool to retire once you're 33, bro. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these old celebrities, they're trying to extend their career. They probably have a lifestyle creep in their life to the point where they have really high standards to keep up their lifestyle. They're trying to continue and try to make more money. And they understand that the audience, probably the most important audience right now, the most profitable audience, is Gen Z. You know? So, is it sad? Not necessarily. You know what I'm saying? It's a business move at the end of the day. But I think a lot of these artists, they just gotta call it quits, bro. To me, like it's fine. It's fine to stop at the age that you're at, especially when we're talking about a guy like Kevin Hart, a woman like Nicki Minaj. Like they made enough money in their lifetime, I would hope so, to like just chill, bruh. Hopefully they got some investments that'll take them to retirement and all that shit. But you can just chill. But motherfuckers are money hungry, so.
But also in this Kendrick Lamar beef, knowing that Kai would pull the most eyes out of anybody, even over academics on live stream, he would text Kai certain things to let him know what's about to happen in his next song coming up.
Drake just text me! I got a report. Drake has just texted me. Drake has said 8 on stream.
I'm honestly surprised that Kai only has 19 message requests on Instagram. That's actually quite amazing. What I'm not surprised is these rappers and other celebrities
Yeah, I'd expect that to be higher, man. I can't lie. Maybe he checks it regularly, but
are noticing that they are falling out of graces in favor of some of the younger audiences. So they're doing whatever it takes to get in front of these newer and younger audiences. And that might mean taking over your favorite Twitch streamers platform. I asked my cousins a couple of weeks ago, do they know anything about the Drake Kendrick Lamar beef and whose side they were on? And to my surprise, they said absolutely not. They have no clue. Now, they're like 14 and 15 years old. That's not who their GOAT is. That's not who their favorites are. They're into the little Dariuses of the world, the Ians, the Yeats. And then
Ians.
news cycle is just faster than ours. So while the Drake and Kendrick Lamar thing,
Bro, I do feel kind of awkward talking to like my IRL friends about internet shit. Well, you know what's crazy? I bring up certain topics that I think of like, oh my God, like I've seen this all over my timeline. And then when I ask them like, yo, did you hear about this? And they say, nah, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, it makes me feel like a type of loser, bro. Like, oh, so y'all don't know about this, even though like this has been consuming my timeline. Oh, okay. Like, say less. type shit. Like,
might have seemed like a big thing to me and my generation and stuck forever, it doesn't really matter to those kids. So using people like a Kai Cenat seem to be the way to go in order to keep this stuff fresh in the younger people's eyes. You can even see them putting their names as references in different songs, like Drake did recently as well.
You don't roll beat to this, you're not fucking keeping up. Begging cops are not, boy, you're not fucking beating up.
And we know the power of social media and what it can do for you. TikTok especially is a surefire way to go viral damn near instantly and turn you into a big star. The first notable name of that is like JP, that rapper slash singer slash
well, guess what? I'm JP.
musical musician genius who came out of nowhere, but all started off making songs that were seemingly for TikTok and were very region based, and then all of a sudden blew up to new heights. And then we can see rapper Save AJ use platforms like Blackboy Max's stream blow up by doing these 16 minutes over different beat freestyle, which was honestly quite impressive, but definitely something that caught a lot of people's attention.
Omar, I showed you that freestyle on stream. And you was not bopping your head to nothing, gang. I can't. Hey, I get it, man. You gotta say it for the vid, bro. But I played that shit on playback, pre-pod. Well, not a single bob. You know what I'm saying? Like just.
Damn, wait, okay. Certified boogeyman, I'm returning to bricks. These niggas broken, my niggas come from the bricks. Make LeBron straight.
Nah, this is fake as shit, y'all. Nah. Hey, chat. This is fake as shit, bro. What the fuck? Finally was able to get into my favorite black creator's Twitch stream. Oh my god, chill. Nah, bro.
Like niggas was taking flicks. I'm inside to feel like Reggie Bush, but don't do pics. She's trying to go live at 5, but I feel like I'm Reggie Bush. I'm trying to juke at 5. This is a great day, be outside.
Now what's crazy about that is it went so viral and got through so many names, so many faces, that it eventually got
You
to
lied!
even
You
he
lied!
approached Save AJ to do some sort of collaboration or record. Like, this is the new way, and it's all through Twitch streaming.
This nigga AJ got hit up by Kanye West, bro. He is right now with Kanye, bro. And what make it even crazier, I don't know if this is like the truth of this. He said he fuck with 5-star heavy. Like, what the fuck?
Now, you could probably make the argument that Twitch stream
Y'all think Kanye actually knows what 5-star is? Like, what it actually is? Respect to Max.
or content creators will never be as big as these mainstream celebrity people, which I might also agree with you. Twitch streamers and other content creators don't necessarily have the machine like a record label, like a television network, to push them to be successful into a different household name sphere. Plus, the content isn't necessarily easily digestible. You miss one and you could miss all of them. That's the way that a lot of people feel about it. However, we can't go without noticing that Twitch streaming, short form content, the content creator of today is very, very important for the mainstream celebrity's success. It even trickles down into politics, because we're seeing people like AOC go on stream with Pokemon and playing Among Us. What is that?
Pokemon, old man. Now let me chill. I've been saying this though. There was a segment on the pod where I asked like the guys, like, who do y'all think, like, just give me a who is more popular between like Lil Baby and Kai. I think at that time, Lil Baby was still like, I think right now it's clearly Kai. I can't lie. But it was still at a time where it was debatable. We were talking about like, was it Mr. Beast and The Rock? And the conversation was just interesting. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was growing up, bro, being a content creator and being a celebrity were two different things, right? Being a content creator was something you do right here, but you was never invited to the Met Gala. Like, not even a chance. You know what I'm saying? I know they had this whole thing this year of like cutting down on influencers, but like going to the Met Galas, being invited to the Grammys, shit like that was right here. But now the lines are being so blurred. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just Kai. I think Kai is the front runner in all of this. You know what I'm saying? I think Kai's the one pushing these boundaries, having motherfuckers like Nicki Minaj, Kevin Hart, 21 Savage, and all these dudes on his stream. I think Aiden played a part in this as well. I think Zeus and B-Lou, underrated combo in terms of bridging that gap between celebrities and content creators. But it can also trickle down to like, in our circle, like Kenny and Numbers on the Board. Bro, the fact that a A podcast founded by independent content creators now has a regular show on ESPN2. I don't give a fuck. It's not ESPN. Like, that's still impressive as fuck, bro. Has a regular show that airs on ESPN2. Bro, that's all props, bro. All props. All props. All props. Go for it.
Have to do with politics, I don't know, but I know that she knew that that was a great way to infiltrate into places and spaces that she's not normally talked about and get into the young viewer base and have them know about her and potentially her policies down the line.
Sorry, Pokey. Oh no.
Well. Ain't that a shame? AOC creeps up behind Pokey, slits her throat.
Whoa.
Okay. Oh, thank God it worked out.
What is interesting to me, there was never beef, truly. Maybe for like 5 seconds, but there was never beef. I think it is interesting to me, though, that they're going to streamers. Like, I've also been saying this, bro. Like, YouTube, being a YouTuber, bro, is not the go-to thing anymore. And that low-key saddens me, man. That low-key saddens me. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you used to think, yo, I want to be a content creator, people instantly went to being, yo, I want to be a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? When people said that. Now, when people say they want to be a content creator, I'm going Twitch, I'm going TikTok, probably YouTube. Probably YouTube 3 still. And then OnlyFans, low key. I can't lie. Or maybe, it probably goes like this. I want to be a Twitch streamer. I want to be a TikToker. I want to be a podcaster. Low key. Because I feel like there's more people that want to be podcasters that just exist on YouTube than being a YouTuber, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense, chat? Like, there's a lot of people that want to be podcasters, but they don't really care, like, what platform it's on. It's just, it feels like the default is YouTube to put your video podcast on, but no one really cares if it was Facebook, if it was, like, I feel like it goes Twitch streamer, TikToker, podcaster. Podcaster might actually be one, now that I'm really thinking about it. And then after that, then you might be thinking about YouTube. And then after that, probably OnlyFans. After YouTube, like, damn, bro. Damn. The mighty have fallen, chat. The mighty have fallen, bro. I actually disagree. A lot of people still go to make, like, YouTube length vlogs or shit like that more than make podcasts. I disagree, bro. I think there's a lot of, like, not necessarily shitty, but, like, starter podcasts out there. There's a lot of, hey, let's just start a podcast out there that we probably just don't see because there's so many podcasts out there now. As opposed to being like a video essayist or a Jadeon type of YouTuber or, you know, all of these things. But so who do you think is better, Kai or Mr. Beast content wise? Objectively speaking, it's probably Mr. Beast, but I fuck with Kai more, obviously.
Why would you go to AOC, man? What the hell?
I'm sorry.
Oh no, I cannot carry this game by myself.
Now, I for sure probably don't want to see my politicians do that, but I can't blame them. If she plans on being a lifelong politician, it would serve her best to start getting into these conversations or these places and spaces that kids are notably being in that'll soon to be voters, you know, down the line and will possibly participate in their politics. And she wants to be the first face that they see. Is it good, bad? I'm probably indifferent, but ultimately, if we're talking about from a marketing strategy, I think it's a W move, to be honest with you. No matter how you slice it or dice it, the streamers have replaced a lot of the things that are from traditional media. They are taking over the podcast, they are taking over the news stations, they are taking on the daytime.
Bro, day by day, it really does warm my heart that content creators are being taken more seriously by, like, regular people. Cause even when I got my car, chat, they asked me like what, you know what I'm saying, like what I do. And I just told them straight up, like, yo, I do social media. The only hiccup was when they were trying to do my credit application, they needed like, cause when you look up like what do you, like when people ask you on a form, what do you do for a job, and there's like a drop down menu, social media content creator typically isn't there. Like you have to put like marketing and community, like you really have to like work around it, you know what I'm saying? But the dude I was talking to, and now mind you, this is a old white dude in his 60s. Like he was really giving me props on like, yo, like people really don't understand what y'all are doing. But like, yeah, this shit is legit, and it's unfortunate that like we have to go through workarounds like this. But content creation is something legit. You know, a lot of people don't take it seriously because people just see it as, you know what I'm saying. And mind you, this is the old white man telling me this. Like, a lot of people just don't get it because all they see is just, oh, you're talking in front of a camera making a bunch of money. Like, he was like, yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. And I'm like, type shit. You know? And then the dude that was finishing the finances, the guy who told me like, yo, you gotta change this on the form. I told him I was a content creator too. And then like at the end of the call, after we talked about the series shit, he was like, so like I caught like, you know, before we hung up, like that you was a content creator. So like, what do you do? And then I told him like, I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm me. I talk about basketball and shit. And like we had this like little I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love the fact that content creators are being taken way more seriously. It started at home. You know what I'm saying? Like I really had to convince my parents that this is a legit job. You know what I'm saying? That my parents thought YouTube.com was a virus chat. Like, it's really come a long way now. You know what I'm saying? Like, my uncle's trying to get into content creation. Even my girl's dad is trying to get my girl to get into content creation. Like, it's crazy. My fucking mom has hinted into trying to make, like, Facebook Reels and shit, bro. Like, it's cool, bro. It's cool.
Time and nighttime talk shows, when people want to find out information that they care about and hear somebody's opinion on it, whether it be expert or not, they're coming to some sort of Twitch streamer and they're watching them for hours on end and getting their opinions or maybe their news or whatever from those Twitch streamers. And with a lot of them being in their like early 20s, I don't think that this is going to change anytime soon. And a lot of more reputable and more known people know that, so it naturally makes sense for people to jump on that bandwagon and try to create some content with them. The future is going through Twitch streaming, and whether you like it or not, is here to stay. Let me know what you guys think though. Am I tripping on this one? Trust me, this doesn't involve kick content. Kick content is a whole separate category. And y'all know
yo, streamers got the most motion right now, bro. And that's like the unspoken thing in the industry is like Twitch motion is just different. Twitch motion is just different, dog. It's different than YouTube motion. It's different than TikTok motion. Definitely different from Twitter motion. Twitch motion is just different, bro. The ability to hold motherfuckers for hours at a time and keep them entertained live is hard. Like, I don't know if I ever told. I'm pretty sure I already told y'all this, bro. Like, I think I've done everything. Like with this content shit, growing a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Growing my own channel. Growing on short form, growing on long form. Growing a Twitch stream has been the hardest task in my whole content creator journey, for real. It's because of the fact that it's such a bottom funnel thing. There's no discoverability in app that you gotta grow in so many different other avenues. It really try hard to convince people to like, you know what I'm saying, to go to a different app that people may not be used to. You know, an app that was built by gamers and consume like non-gaming content, bro. Like, YRG job, but my mom's water broke. Guys, I'll be back. Yo, leave the stream, gang. What the fuck?